'Cause you're a joker, and I'm a courtside killer.
Welcome to our virtual class. My name is Miss Juliana.
My name is Miss Ali.
And I am Miss Sofia.
Please follow our instructions, pay attention, and remember to be in silence.
We hope you enjoy it.
To start, I want everybody to stand up. We are going to dance. I want to see everybody moving. Girls, silence please. Today we are going to learn the future perfect.
Right now, I'm going to explain to you the future perfect and I'm going to give you some examples. The future perfect tense is used to express an action which the speaker assumes completed or occurred in the future. This tense is also sometimes used to express completion of an action in the future, before another activity happens. So we need to have very clear that a sentence that is in future perfect is telling us an action that will happen in the future before something else. Future perfect is composed of two elements. The first one is the simple future of the verb to have, that is, will have, and the second one is the past participle of the main verb. So, in a positive sentence, the order is, first one we have the subject, then we have will have, then we have the verb in past participle, and at last we have the object. This is only in positive sentences. Right now, I'm going to give you some examples of positive sentences. The first one says, he will have completed his project by Saturday. So in this example, we are saying that before Saturday, he will have completed his project. So he haven't completed his project yet because it's something he will do in the future. So we have the subject that is him, then we have will have, then we have the verb, and then we have the object. The second example says, I will have taken my breakfast by 10 a.m. So I haven't taken my breakfast. This is something I'm going to do in the future before 10 a.m. So we have the subject, we have will have, then we have the verb, and then we have the object. And the last example says, he will have taken the test. So he haven't taken the test, but he will have taken the test in the future. So first we have the subject, then we have will have, then we have the verb, and at last we have the object. These are examples of positive sentences of future perfect. Now I'm going to explain to you the order of the negative sentences. First we have the subject, then we have will not have, then we have the past participle, and at last we have the object. So this order is the same one as the positive sentences, but the will have changed because here it is will not have. Right now I'm going to tell you 3 examples of the negative sentences. So the first one says, he will not have reached his home. So we have the subject plus will not have plus the verb plus the object. The second example says, he will not have received the letter. So we have the subject, will not have, we have the verb, and we have the object. And the last example says, they will not have seen us. So we have first the subject, then we have will not have, then the verb, and then the object. Now I'm going to explain to you the interrogative sentences. Here the order changed a little bit. First we have will, then we have the subject, and after the subject we have. After have, it is the past participle, and the last thing of the sentence is the object. So now let's see the examples. The first example says, Will he have written a poem? So we have will, then we have the subject, then we have, and after have, the verb, and at last, the object. The second example says, will she have reached her home? And the last example says, will you have written me a letter? So these are the examples of positive, negative, and interrogative sentences using the future perfect tense.
Now, for the first activity, each group has a basket with words in it. Each group has to form the greatest number of sentences using future perfect. You have 5 minutes. Remember to be in silence and work. When you finish, put everything inside the basket again. You may start. Girls, silence please.
Okay, for this activity, I need you to make pairs. Each pair will have a poster, and in the poster, you have to write 5 sentences about what you did last weekend. You have 5 minutes, and after you finish, you have to paste the poster in the wall. Remember to make the poster in a creative way, and you may start.
Girls, silence please. Okay, so now you are going to see a wheel spin. You have to make sentences with each verb that appears in the screen. So now take out a sheet of paper and name from 1 to 5. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Girls, silence please.
Now that you know what is future perfect, in your groups make a poster writing all the examples and all the rules you may know to work with future perfect. After you finish, paste your poster in the wall. Remember, you have 4 minutes and use all the creativity you can use. Good luck.
Girls, silence please.
Now that you make your poster, take out a sheet of paper and write an essay of 10 lines using future perfect of what you did last weekend. You may start.
Thank you for paying attention and doing an excellent work.
We hope you enjoyed our class. Bye!